Hey everybody, it's Mark Arnstein, your Max Hallmark, and of course, livingnorthtoronto.com. This is vlog, I can't believe it, 99. We're almost at the century mark, and today we're talking about the media, good or bad. Media, good or bad? And it's a very interesting question. The reason why I bring it up today for today's vlog is obviously we need the media. The media provides us with all kinds of phenomenal information. It's our news source. We have to know what's going on in the entire world, what's happening locally, within the country, nationally, and all over the place. But unfortunately, there's a negative part to the media. And the media is that it wants to constantly bring you in on the negative part of the news, especially things that are affecting us from a worldwide phenomena, or even locally at home, or federally, like interest rates and the real estate market. And a lot of times what they'll tell you is the stuff that's only a portion of the story. For example, there was a piece that was done last week that the market was down approximately about 6.8% in the GTA. But in fact, the market is still up closer to 30% overall from 2019, so the start of the pandemic. Look, what happened during 2020, 2021, and for a big half of 2022 were rates and growth that we'll never probably ever see again in our lifetime. That was stuff that was not sustainable. Those rates and the way the market was moving could not last. In fact, where we're at right now is we're getting more back into what we call a more or less normal market. So at the peak of the market, we were up approximately about 40 to 45% overall. And now we're having, like I said earlier, in between the high 20, 27, 30% point, where the average price for a detached home in the GTA is still over $1.1 million. So what does this mean? It means we still have very little inventory. Interest rates are starting to balance themselves out. In fact, right now, even the 5-year posted rate is, for the first time in a while, is below 5% for a fixed 5-year rate mortgage. So the consensus is that the market is still going to be moving strong going forward, and all this chatter about all these foreclosures happening, people being forced out of their homes because they can't afford their mortgages anymore, is a complete load of garbage. As far as foreclosures or people not being able to afford their mortgages anymore, the stats are actually quite staggeringly, unbelievably good. In fact, if you even go back and look into the third quarter of last year when things were really starting to change with mortgage rates, the foreclosure rate was still under 1%. And historically, it has been that way for quite a long time. So it says that Canadians do not want to go into a foreclosure. They do everything possible to pay off their mortgages. So all this belief and chatter out there, there's gonna be all these buying opportunities, there's gonna be all these foreclosures happening. I don't see it. It does not make any sense to me whatsoever. And unfortunately, there's been some quotes out of some of the guys from the bigger banks that thought there's gonna be this 20% drop in foreclosures happening within their bank organizations. And it doesn't make sense to me. So what does this all mean? It means that probably in about the second half of this year, 2023, we're gonna start to see both the variable rate mortgages and fixed rate mortgages are most likely gonna start to pull back and start to come down again. Not anything like we saw earlier into 2020 and 2021, but they're gonna get back into a normal area of reality for most consumers. And I think the point is that for most consumers out there, it's still gonna be a very good, a very strong, and a balanced market. So if you're looking to get into whether buying or selling, I'd love to chat with you more about this opportunity. But I think the bottom line is you gotta stay positive, be careful what you're hearing from the news, do your research, and don't just listen to the small part of the story. Get the entire facts before you make a decision 100%. Otherwise, that's all I got for today. Take care. And I can't believe next week will be our 100th vlog episode. Stay tuned for more to come, and we'll speak to y'all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.